everybody. We have Blue Flowers by Dr. Octagon. Cool Keith, produced by Dan the Automator. And we're ending off with Schizo by Jared Benton. I know that tune. First one I heard by him.
Dr. Octagon, paramedic fetus of the east with priest. I'm from the church of the operating room with the strikes of force, scalpel since the Holocaust. I do indeed and greed, explore, meet the patients, back to rooms with the nurse with the voodoo curse. Holding up office lights, standing at huge heights, back and forth, left wing, swing to north, east and south with blood pouring down your mouth. I come prepared with the white suit and stethoscope, listen to your heartbeat, delete, beep, beep, beep. Your insurance is high, but my price is cheap. Look at the land. Blue flowers, growing by the purple pond. See the polka dots. Blue flowers, growing by the purple pond. Yellow indigo. Blue flowers, growing by the pond. Look, it's raining yellow. Would you care to listen to any more? Thank you. Holding bags on down right from the hospital. It's a patient is worth to keep the germs off the turf. Cybernetic microscopes and metal antidotes. Two telescopes that magnifies eyes of a roach. Three computers to cup a corporate planet with my hand and astral planet detached. Turn on rare foggers. Cut the light on the kid and turn it bright on. Supersonic waves combined and burn his brain waves. I see the mascot of evil. He's
like
not
psychological
Shakespeare's
torture.
gone. Don't even think about it. Yes. As I go into the park, I see blue flowers. It's raining green by the pond. Blue flowers. It's totally raining green. Pouring. Blue flowers. I smell the bees and the birds. Blue flowers. Different aspects of life. Blue flowers.
Is this thing about like a purely psychopathic doctor? Dr. Octagon.
Biggest lecture interpretation.
Well, I'm just thinking that Dr. Octagon, as an artist, is a persona as well. Yeah, I think that he rhymes from the perspective of a psychopathic Dr. Killer. That might be his whole shtick. I think it might be. That's what I'm thinking. I think it's his whole gig. That's what he does. He is horrorcore. He lives and breathes it. Every song he writes under that name, Dr. Octagon. Dr. Octagon. Octagon is the mirror that old school doctors used to wear on their medical caps. Was an octagon.
I thought it was round.
I think it's an octagon. It's like a stop sign. Well, that's a hexagon. It's a fucking octagon. That's my prediction. God damn it. Cool. On point. Kind of weird. A little too like realistic for me. Like a little too not creepy. Like it was more just like kind of like, wow, this guy's like a pure psychopath. He's just doing psychopathic shit. Didn't like the beat. My least favorite track of the night, to be honest. I didn't really get it. I didn't really find it entertaining. I'm gonna give it a 7, respectable 7. I mean, as far as horrorcore goes, sure, okay, great. But as far as actual enjoyment, no thanks. Ignosty, what are you saying? Sorry, just being honest.
You don't gotta be sorry.
You know what? I don't even think I'm gonna chop these up into videos anymore. Fuck it. They get no views. Fuck it. I'm over it. And as the show gets later, and then I can let loose when the show gets on, and I'm not going to have haters hating on me for ripping on one song. Fuck those assholes. I don't even care about the views on the single videos, dude. Like, really, fuck it all. Like, I don't even think it takes me a bunch of time that I don't have to edit that shit. Anyway, forget about it. I'm going to Kentucky. Ignacio, what do you say?
Classic song.
Classic song?
This song has been around for quite a long time.
Okay.
This was gosh, how old, man? I was probably in my fucking teens when, like I was gonna say, like this shit came out. I was in like, I think I was a sophomore or some shit like that. So
what is sophomore? Grade 11?
10.
Grade 10.
Yeah.
We don't say that in Canada. We don't do that shit.
96.
So it's wrong because we do it here?
Nope. I'm scared of Americans.
I'm going to Kentucky. I'm going to Kentucky. Never mind.
Okay, do it. Yeah,
I'm gonna give it an 8.
Solid 8. Preston, what do you say?
For me, this song is an absolute masterpiece.
Really?
Yeah, it's one of my favorite songs of all time. I'm gonna give it a 10.
Song of a 9. I didn't get it. What am I missing, Presto?
So
what am I missing? Help me.
Dan the Automator is just fire. I think this is like one of the best produced tracks ever. Like, I don't know. So Dan the Automator is also one half of Deltron 3030. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, so this is basically like Deltron 3030, but without Del, just with Cool Keith being Dr. Octagonicologist.
Yeah, you know what? I've never.
So it's
really,
like real creepy, and this is like the chill song. This song was on like so many skateboard videos and stuff back in the day. It was like crazy. That's
this
how
was
I
everywhere.
I've never.
That's
really
how
got
I found
Del
out
either.
about it.
No.
Yeah, it's a straight up just 10 for me.
Del, I've never really got into either. Just
who?
Del the Funky Homo Sapien. I never really got into him either. You know, just never, just didn't tickle my fancy, as they say. Joe, what are you saying?
I really enjoy Cool Keith's music. They're going all the way back to Ultramagnetics. You know, this one was a little weird for me.
That's what I found. I thought it was kind of weird.
I've never heard the Dr. Octagonologist album. So I got a little bit of catching up to do on that one. But this song, it just didn't grab me. But, you know, Cool Keith, his lyrics are so cryptic. Yeah. You know what I mean? And he's really, really good at what he does. You know, I got a lot of respect for Cool Keith. He's,
Me too.
Great artist. But the song deserves more than the respectable 7. But it didn't really grab me like up to the 9s. So I'm gonna give it right in the middle. I'm gonna give it an 8.5.
8.5. Still a pretty damn good score. I didn't even put a poll up yet. My bad. I'll do it real now. Oh, dude, I'm sorry.
Let's guy strikes again.
Let's listen to a Spitboss Kin verse. Let's listen to Casso.
I wither away with every step of the way. In case I fall tomorrow, I'm prepared today. My kids won't have my problem, sons. I wash it all away. Remember, you're your father's sons. Don't let it fall to waste. I'd give it all if all wasn't such a pain. I've built the walls real tall, trying to escape, but it seems that life is just another form of makeup. My pay stubs look made up. Too late to get my weight up. I've scraped up the plate, but there's too many fake thugs. It's time to ship out. If these fuckers don't shape up, it takes love, but takes once to learn a fucking lesson. Hope I wake up in 6 months to answer every question that they ask. Answer happily, cater to the preference. Still traveling, guess I have to be in cadence with the weather. The storms are coming and I shape them for the better in the form of a gunner. That way they have the leverage over the world. It takes a father figure to figure it out. The way that we're living is kicking and beating us down. Seeking is found. The crooked smiles and heat from a frown can be found after a while. Some believe in this now. The world's deceiving, people are seeing this now. Find something to believe in and believe in it now. Don't let the world go and leave you. Start leading it now and watch the world kneel before you while the people just smile.
It's so good, dude. Cass Solo, dude. One of the best MCs to ever come out of Michigan. Yes. 67% say yes. We are now getting into the last track of the evening. It is Schizo by Jaron Benton.